Dolan Show on talkRadio.
Incredibly excited about a new series coming to Discovery+, a channel I've enjoyed many years, of course. Prepare to be charmed by their latest series, though. New York's sharpest antiques dealer, Billy Leroy, a new series on Discovery+. It's called Billy Buys Brooklyn, where the master appraiser uses his 30 years in the business, his endless curiosity and infectious enthusiasm to buy, restore, and sometimes reluctantly sell some of history's most amazing items. He is the king of the antiques dealers. He can see a dollar sign in most things, and each find has an interesting backstory, from a never-been-screened Hitchcock film to an invitation to the legendary Studio 54 nightclub. Armed with his little black book of pickers, buyers and sellers and a long list of experts, Billy works relentlessly to build his new business and become a part of the Brooklyn community. I'm delighted to say Billy Leroy joins me now. Hi, Billy.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Wonderful to have you on the show. Did you get the antiques bug early in your life?
Yeah, I got it when I came out of art school in 1984, and I was working at Gray Advertising. And I would go to the flea market, and one day I found a painting at the flea market for $2,000, and I was only making $13,000 a year, so that's really a lot of money at the time. And I bought this painting, brought it to Sotheby's, and it sold for $18,000. I was so happy, and then I quit my job right then and there.
Yes, it's like being a gambler with that first win. It gets you hooked, right?
Exactly. I mean, it's just, I get great joy out of buying and then selling.
And do you have a nose for quality, Billy?
Yes. I mean, having gone to art school, from the hours and hours of life drawing class and painting, you really look at stuff and you realize what's good quality and what's not so good quality. And that's how I buy. I just buy with my nose.
What about knowledge of the history of these items? How important is that?
Well, it's extremely important because it's provenance. And you just have to have a general idea of history. I mean, it's really, you guys were just talking about the St. George's flag. I got my fleur-de-lis here.
Very good.
Friend.
I'm impressed.
Yeah, but it's, you got to know about history, especially New York history.
And tell me about Brooklyn itself and your relationship to that fabulous place.
Well, I'm in Greenpoint, Brooklyn. I have my shop here. But my first shop, which led to this, was on the Bowery in New York City. And but right now, Brooklyn is great. I mean, it's the up-and-coming neighborhood for the last 10 years. It's called Greenpoint. It's I don't know if you've been here, but it's really great.
I have many years ago, and clearly it's undergoing a gentrification, which it certainly wasn't when I was there.
No, it was there. You had to watch your back then.
Absolutely. So are you part of that gentrification, and are you basically trying to kind of make your mark as part of the show? Is that what the project's all about?
Well, no, I mean, gentrification. I mean, I've been in this neighborhood for 20 years, and my shop was on the Lower East Side before the gentrification. So it's my badge of honor that I'm not a gentrification person. But I'm still an antique store in a once very blue-collar neighborhood. So, I mean, if yes, maybe not. I mean, I don't like to go by, symbols or monikers.
Of course not, and labels. I agree with you there, Billy. Are there some items that it would break your heart to sell?
Oh, absolutely. One of the items that's on Billy Buys Brooklyn tonight in England, Discovery+, is I have a Piat. That's a British bazooka. And in the episode, we discovered that it was named to a British paratrooper that was killed at Arnhem. Do you remember the famous scene from A Bridge Too Far where Anthony Hopkins says, "Bring up the Piat"? And they come up and they shoot the Germans? Do you remember that?
Well, I'm afraid I don't know. I've not seen that movie, but I know it's an amazing movie. I might watch it tonight after watching your show.
Well, I have a Piat that's named to a British paratrooper that was killed in action. It's very dear to me.
And do you think you'll do this till the end of your days, Billy? Is this your life's work?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I cannot even imagine working for somebody at this point. I mean, I tried it when I was a young man, and there's no way. I mean, it's impossible. And it's too much freedom. It's like freedom. I mean,
yeah, of course.
we all love, I'm on TV. Discovery Plus has my show. I have to answer to somebody. But at the end of the day, I answer to myself.
And do you have a problem with storage? Where do you keep all of this stuff, Billy?
Well, I keep a lot of it here at the house. It's my building, and I keep it downstairs. And I have a little storage, but I like to buy very selectively. So I don't like a lot of clutter and a lot of junk. So I don't just blindly buy. A lot of people do, which is cool, but you have to have the room. I really buy selectively, and I specialize in kind of masculine-related antiques, but I'll buy anything if I can turn a profit.
And here's a question for you, Billy. What is the very last, most recent thing you found?
Oh, let's see. The very last, most recent thing. Oh, it's right behind me here. I don't know if you can see it. It's an Aston Martin DB5, 1/12 scale DB5 that's all metal. And I just bought it.
God, it's a beauty.
Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it. James Bond. Where did you find that?
Online.
Online. What's the asking price, Billy?
$2,500.
Okay,
but it's all metal.
Slightly out of
but
my
I'll give you a
price
good
range.
deal if you want.
Yeah. Let me know when it comes down a little bit in price. Billy, I've seen a preview of the show. I've seen some footage. It looks really entertaining. You're obviously a wonderful, wonderful character, and congratulations on the series. Let me tell our audience that Billy Buys Brooklyn is available to stream from today exclusively on Discovery Plus. Billy Buys Brooklyn. There you go. What a lovely story and what a lovely show. This is Talk Radio.